to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Okay, so don't talk.
Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys,
Is it okay
go
if I
to
mention your
Tracey
name?
Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go
Thank
to
you for that.
Tracey Brown Live.
My favorite symbol. I got the intro playing, so we'll... Hi everyone, how are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wednesday's video live. Wednesday's video live. How's everyone doing today? I think I'm gonna switch my glasses. Oh, that looks a little better. How's everyone doing today? So, we have a reader on today, and she's going to ask some questions. And thank you so much, Mercedes. Did we ever read before, Mercedes?
Have we ever what?
Have we ever read before?
No.
Okay, so you don't know that Mercedes is my favorite name.
Yes.
You do know this.
Yes. I'm online all the time.
Okay. I love the name Mercedes, and God did not give me a daughter. My daughter would have been named Mercedes. I love that name.
Awesome.
So now I have to maybe name a project or something Mercedes. You know what I mean? Like, because to me, Mercedes are feisty bitches. I love me a Mercedes. Yes.
I'm not. I'm a nice person.
Oh, no, I believe you're a nice person. When you get mad, are you still nice?
It depends on who I'm getting mad with.
Well, whoever that is that makes you mad, I want to be around when they make you mad, because that's the Mercedes I want to see. So tell me, what's going on?
You said what's going on?
Yes. What would you like me to read on?
You know, I wrote it down and then I walked away from my paper and now I'm like, oh my God.
I hear an
I can't
accent.
believe I'm talking to you.
I hear an accent. Where are you from? Africa or the Indies?
Africa? I thought African?
Listen, don't you take anything personal. I do not have time for that.
No,
Where are you
you're
from?
fine,
The
you're fine.
African or the Indies?
You said what?
Are you from Africa or from the Indies?
I'm from the Virgin Islands.
Oh, I love the Virgin Islands. That's where my people are from.
Whoop, whoop.
And by the way, when I say, are you from Africa or the Indies? You should learn to say yes. Because you, my dear, are from Africa. Don't you ever forget that.
Okay.
Ever forget that yes. Are you from Africa? Yes.
Yeah.
And then say by way of the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Don't you ever forget that you are the lost tribe of Africa.
Africa. Amen.
Get to know your people. Get to know your people. We are not separating anymore. You're African, I'm American, you're West Indian, you're Jamaican. Fuck that. We're all from Africa.
Africa. Yes.
I tell my African women the same thing. Don't try it. I got lost. But I'm still from Africa.
Yeah.
So, did you... Don't mind me. Did you find your list?
I understand you. Well, I have an understanding of you, so it's okay.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to save your life. You need to have an understanding of me because I will save your life. Do you understand that? You take pride in who you are, Mercedes. Virgin Islands, American, Lost Tribe of Africa. You're not going to know it until you're much later in life. And you're going to say, oh man, Tracey really changed my life. I already know it. You don't have to thank me now. You don't have to thank me. One day,
I'll thank you now.
one day in your spirit, go ahead and thank me. It'll reach God. God will give it to me wherever I'm at.
I'll thank you now, and then I'll thank you then too.
Okay. Any questions?
So the three parts the direction that I want to ask, so I don't know how the wording that you want to.
Excuse you. Excuse me. Let me help you again. Let me help you again. I have no direction. You speak. Yes. Just speak. I know what to do after you speak.
Okay, after I speak. Okay.
I know I'm making this very difficult for you. I get it.
No, and I know I watch it all the time. And you ask these people, and you said, I do not direct. I follow the spirit.
Exactly. And you're so tongue-tied right now.
I keep sitting in it. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know.
I don't know what to do. I lost my list. Any particular question, though?
My question, I guess, to you about me, or what kind of question? About me?
For the reading about love, finances.
Oh, okay. For love, will I find love?
Right. Hold on. You know, love is a meaningful word, right?
In a relationship.
I'm glad you clear that up.
Thank you so much.
Yes, because love is a very meaningful word.
Mm-hmm.
And most people find love by way of sex. Sex. Most people find love in this day and age by way of sex. Mm-hmm. So when you add it, no, you're gonna listen. Just listen, sweetie. When you add it in a relationship, that made the bigger difference for me. Because it tells me what you really, really want. What's that Spice Girls song? What you want, what you really, really want? Listen to that song.
Tell me what you want, what you really,
Tell
really
me what you want, what you really, really want. That's it. Listen to that song. That song is for you, right? Because you have to know what you want, what you really, really want. And it should be not by way of sex. Sex is too easy. If you have sex for power, not to just have sex. If you lay down because you want it. Because love is meaningful. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Mercedes. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Mercedes is your child. She's your love. She's your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to see and say. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Okay, let's get this party started. I get the start of something new. Take it with both hands, even though it rushes up to you, right? Don't let fear stop you from, dwelling into something brand new. I don't know if this is relationship yet. I'm waiting. I get passion, love, spiritual communion. You might find love by way of your passion. Remember that. Okay? I'm also getting, learn to step aside and evaluate a situation. Stop staying in the center of it. Do you understand? Learn to step out of it and evaluate it. Your same relationship that you're asking about, anybody that comes along, step out of it and evaluate it as if you are talking to somebody else. Do you really like this? That's what you should be saying to yourself. Are you influenced by the person that's coming along, right? Do you love the energy of the person that's coming along? But these are questions that you should be asking yourself when the person is in front of you. That's pre-love. Does that make sense? This is dating, pre-love, dating. You should say, I remember when I was younger, I should have known I wasn't going to stay with my husband. Hi, Milo. Give me a second, sweetie. I got to say hello to my neighborhood baby. Hi, Milo.
I almost came to live with you last night.
I did not hear anything.
Well, lucky you.
Oh,
You're regressing and sleeping.
he's showing his power.
You don't come show you.
I remember I should have known I wasn't going to stay with my husband because he used to grab my hand when we crossed the street. But I was 20 and I didn't understand why he had to teach me how to cross the street, although New York City streets will kill you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I had navigated the streets. There was not a car that was ever going to touch me. I promise you. I didn't know that. But I promise you, it never dawned on me that I would ever get hit by a car. So I guess the way I was walking to him was a little ditzy. But I've always been ditzy. And so when he used to navigate me across the street, I actually didn't like that. And that was the beginning step of understanding. Like if I would have had a me in my life at the time, I would have stepped back to evaluate, do I like that this man grabs my hand the way he does? Because it later became a sign for some aggression and abusive behavior. So that's what Spirit is telling me to tell you when somebody comes along or if somebody is there right now. They're saying you're in a little bit of a break, but accept the break. Be at peace with where you're at right now. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Money's also a big concern. Are you hoping that the man comes along with some substance, some money, a good job? Are you hoping for that?
I'm hoping that he don't have to ask me for money. Yeah.
Oh, well, make sure he can ask you. He can ask you for anything. You should have the vocabulary no ready. Anybody can ask you for anything. Your vocabulary, your first vocabulary needs to be no. Okay?
And
but,
you can see that that's hard for me, right?
Well, then practice. Practice. I mean, no, it's okay. That's why I'm here. Learn to practice. Like what I'm telling you, again, I said it in the beginning. I didn't know why I was saying it. I'm going to save your life. So what I'm saying to you is not by happenstance. Learn to practice. No, or the best I love is let me think about it. But always say no first and then go, oh, let me think about it. And then try to get off the phone or remove yourself from the person to really figure out, are you being taken advantage of? So with that being said, it's really important. Like I'm telling you, it's really important that you hold your money close to you. No one shares your money. Does that make sense? Pull it close to you. That means you never let anybody know how much money you make. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, if you have a really good job with a really good title, people can measure how much money you make.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of saying I'm VP of healthcare, just say I work in healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you pulled away a lot right now. Where are you? What's happening?
Well, I'm a loner, so I mean, I don't know how much more pulling away. No.
When I say pull away, when you're in a relationship, we're talking about being in a relationship.
Yes, yes. I pull away because I don't want to get hurt. I mean, that's what you do.
Right. If you operate as if you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt. So go out there, venture into dating. Don't worry about getting hurt. Don't share your money with anyone.
Okay.
Loners are usually observers. So don't fall because you want somebody so badly. Don't fall on the sword. That's why I'm like, step out when somebody comes along, because somebody will step out and really evaluate, does this person match my energetic field? The minute someone asks you for money, the relationship is over. The minute a man asks you for money, you're not in a relationship. He sized you up. It's over. Now, you can give him the money. That's not my problem. But that's no longer a relationship.
Okay.
Okay. Just remember these things as we're moving forward, right? I do get that you're a little bit of a hermit, but I also get that you're probably a little frozen on ice right now. And I need you to thaw out for the spring and summer. I need you to start practicing dating. What does that mean? What does mean?
I mean, I will practice. I will practice dating.
Yes. The reason why I said practice dating is because we don't want you going out there falling in love. Dating is like gymnastics. You know what I mean? It takes practice to date. It takes practice to know what you want. Most people fall in love with the very next person that came along. That's not love. That's the very next person that came along. You got to know what you want. Like your spirit has to be settled. Like you must feel safe with the man of your life. What is this? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You must feel safe.
And that's why he has to have his own money.
You know what? I have to tell you, especially if you're the type of person that could possibly give your money away, learn to practice no as a vocabulary, then you actually should be looking for someone that really just has a really good job.
Stable job.
Remember, you said it. Good job, stable job, been working there for years, yada, 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 right? Be careful of an entrepreneur. So I see a water sign man here. I see an earth sign man. I see the potential for you to be married, right? Why is that a shock? Don't you think you deserve marriage?
Yeah, but I don't have, I mean, I need to find someone first. But that loves me. You know, I don't know water sign or those other stuff.
So it's called a psychic reading because it's a predictive outcome. Let me see the guy that's coming in for you. It doesn't mean the guy is here today. Okay. I get the 3 of Pentacles. I'm sorry to say this, but you might meet this person at work or school.
Neither.
Let me repeat that for you. You might meet this person at work or at school. Are you not working at all?
Yeah, but there's an old guy who looks like he's in retirement.
Okay, let me start over. And I want you to
I
just want you to listen.
Okay.
You might meet this person at work or at school. I didn't stutter.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. There's a turnaround. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You could meet him around October. And by the way, that old man could retire. And then this young dude could come in. He's going to show up in about 10 weeks or around October. All right? I get a water sign and I get an air sign. Water sign is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Air is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius.
Okay.
But I get 2 men that could show up simultaneously. Don't choose.
Okay.
Date both men.
Oh.
Yep. Don't
Okay.
choose. You're too young to choose.
Okay.
Date both men. Choose the one that makes you feel good. Now, I get an earth sign woman twice. What's your sign?
Gemini.
Gemini. Born in May or June?
June.
You're born in June.
June.
There's an earth sign woman that has something to do with income, money, has something to do with money.
What is earth sign?
Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.
Capricorn.
I think she's going to be responsible for you meeting both men.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who she is, but she's an earth sign woman, and it's going to be because of her.
That causes me finances, yes. But no, I don't know about meeting it. No, I'm listening.
It's going to be because of her that you actually could wind up meeting both men.
Mm.
All right? I don't know who she is. You're going to have to tell me later when this scenario shows up for you.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see anything. I'm sorry, Miss Negative. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I said she's something else. But I mean, I don't really know about this thing. But I'm listening.
Well, you keep saying you're listening, but then you answer with a smart mouth.
That's my problem. This mouth of mine is drives me up the wall.
Zip it. Zip it. Just listen. Listening is an art form. Just listen.
Yeah.
But actually, do you like to sing? Because I feel like you need to use your voice, but in a healthy kind of.
Use my voice. Okay.
I'm sorry?
You said use my voice?
Yes. And I said, do you like to sing?
In the shower.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, mm-hmm. Here's what I would say to you, because I do get you need to exercise speaking, right? I feel like you have a lot to say. I hear a lot of negative connotation, and I don't want you to operate all of your life that way. Because it could just put the man that comes into your life off. So, because I need you to flow with like loving the feeling coming from your throat chakra, right? I would want you to sing not in the shower, sing in your house. Join a Zoom class of singers. Doesn't even matter if you can't sing. That's not the point. The point is to exercise your throat chakra. Do you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. Because I think it'll help you. And that way, by the time the guy comes along, you'll be so exhausted from singing, you'll be willing to listen and observe. Because that's what I really need. You keep talking, which means you're going to miss the characteristics of the man that doesn't match you. When being a hermit usually means people listen, but I realize you might be a hermit because people don't understand you. And you put people off. And I don't want you to continuously put people off. I want you to exercise your speaking, like you're really good at speaking, but you're doing it poorly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Either that or join a neighborhood council, something like that, that will allow you to fight for something of substance, allow you to speak up about, things that are going on in your neighborhood. Because that's where that intonation can be used best. Like fighting for someone, singing, public speaking. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Remember that though, because I really want you to have more of a settled spirit when the guy comes along. Let me give you a final outcome. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It says, do the work. Do the work. That's a very interesting card. Let me see. It says, do the work. It says, if you're wondering whether to move forward or not, like start dating, this card is a message from your angels to continue on. You might feel that your current situation requires more time and energy than you're able to give. And there's a good chance that you are feeling disheartened, or even drained. It's important to know that everything involved in this situation is pivotal to your growth, to your expansion, to your spiritual connection. This card invites you to switch on the light you have inside. It's time to be a star, to rise up, to get behind the wheel, and to drive the journey of your life. Yes, energy is going to be needed, but hustle and push, and every single effort will pay off. Right now, you are sending out a signal that will create a wave that can lay the foundation for the rest of your life. But I need you to do the work. Are we good?
Okay.
And by the way, I kind of don't see money problems with you. You know that, right?
Huh?
I don't see money problems. You know that, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So the only thing we're going to focus on right now is how to date.
Mm-hmm.
So join any dating site and learn how to date. Remember, I didn't say have sex.
Yes, right.
Right. Learn how to date. Remember, laying down is the easy part. Getting to know someone, find someone that's going to be patient enough to like you.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie?
Mm-hmm.
All right, get going. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep me posted, okay? Text me anytime.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. I should play my song while I have the intermission.
Hello.
Hi, this is Tracey.
Hey, Miss Sylvia.
Hi, tell me your name. I didn't look it up.
It's Shanita.
Kanita.
Mm-hmm.
And Kanita, before we get started, I apologize. You came in late. Where did you pay?
I was trying to pay, and I was wondering which one should I do? I asked for the CASHAPP, but that's what I would like to pay. I would like to pay through CASHAPP.
Okay. So, no, it's okay. No. Just breathe. It's okay. I'm going to send you my Cash App. And when you pay, call me back.
Okay.
Call me back right away because I'm still live.
Oh, and the live, you said the live is 35?
No, yeah, the live is 35. Yeah.
Okay, I will.
But call me back because I'm still live. I'm just going to go to commercial break.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I will.
Hold on a second. I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yep, I see you.
Okay. Hang up though. Sorry, guys. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I didn't get a chance to speak to you all. I gotta have a better way of saying good morning to you guys on Wednesdays. I kind of just go into the reading so I don't get to have this relationship with you guys. Wait.
Unknown caller.
There you go. I do not pick up this phone unless there's... Hi, sweetie. Let me just check out your name because that makes it easier for me when I can see that. Shanita. How are you, sweetie? Oh, wait. Wait. There you go. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you?
Okay.
Give me
Okay.
give me 1 second. Good looking. Why do I need to know that you're a porn star? Why did you have to add that? Do I need to delete you, Mr. Good looking honky? That's a real name. Good looking honky. Why do I need to know that you're a porn star? Are you kidding me? Do I need to delete you? You come with respect, Mr. Good looking honky. What is that? All right. Shanita.
Yes, I'm here.
So how can I help you, sweetie?
I want the reading. I didn't mind if it was a live reading or any type of reading, but I need the help.
Give me a question with what you need help on then.
I'm trying to find my father. I'm trying to see if you can help me get closer to him.
Ooh, that breaks my heart. And are we saying... Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was saying I'm 31 years old. He's got to figure it out.
Yeah. And who's alive around you that would know your father? Who's alive around you?
My mom. I don't feel like they know him, like know everything, a lot about him.
No. Your mom is your best resource. I don't care. She's your best resource, regardless.
Yeah.
Right?
But she hasn't been the best one.
Well, no. Regardless, that's why I added that. Regardless, she's your best resource. Okay. I didn't say she wants to be your best resource. Most women, tends to have issues with men and babies, and they separate the man from the baby. It's a nightmare. Whew, thank God I never did that. Never. Because now you're 30 and you want to know where this man is.
Yeah.
And I have to tell everyone out there, for example, this is a really good example. I understand how mad you all get at these men. I get it. But one bad action doesn't negate another bad action. Your children suffer in the long run. All right? There's no reason to have a 30-year-old looking for her father. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Shanita. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Shanita's your child. She's your love. She's your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at something else. Yeah, he's been warned. Okay. Let's get this party started, okay? Let's see what Spirit tells me about your daddy. All right? The first thing I'm getting is loss, grief, sadness, but I am getting a resurrection. I do feel like you have been maybe thinking about him more and more in the last 2 years. You will need to clear away obstacles. all right? There were obstacles placed in front of you so that this connection can never be made, all right? I do feel like people said it was for your protection. I do feel that way. But, and they felt like it was for your guidance, for your protection, right? But it will change. I want you to understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think what has to happen here is that you're going to get what you want by being at peace with where you're at today. Now, I know that doesn't make any sense, but part of getting what you want is understanding there's a time and place for everything. So you can get what you want, I promise you. You just have to understand it will be in God's greater timing.
Okay.
My brother has been looking for his mother for years, since my son was like 13, and my son is like 31 now, and he just found his mother in 2020.
Okay.
All right. I'm getting third throat chakra. Unfortunately, part of finding your dad is having these conversations again as an adult. As a 30-year-old woman, you need to have these conversations with your mom again. Now, the reason why the throat chakra is coming up is because it's important to let your mom know what's going on with you. Like, you're no longer a child, and you probably have to speak this into existence by communicating with her again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels to me like they're hiding something, like they know more. That because if she really didn't know anything, she'll be like, listen, it was a one-night stand. I don't know, right? You can accept that better. They're hiding something.
Both of them.
I'm sorry?
I say both of them.
Who's both?
Both of them. Oh, the mom and the father.
Your mom and who?
You said, I said the mom and the father. You said they're hiding something.
No, your mom and her family are hiding something.
Okay.
Right? Do you have aunts?
Okay.
Do you have aunts?
Yes.
Can you go to any of them? Because it feels like they're in agreement to never tell you anything. Speak up. Can you go to any of your aunties?
Yes. Yes, I can.
You've never gone to any of your aunties, though?
No, but I didn't know because I didn't think that I would have to. I would, because my mom is younger than my auntie. My mom was 14 years old when she had me.
There you go. They're hiding something, sweetie. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
They're hiding something. Wow. Ugh. I think the whole family's hiding something. At least 3 women. How many aunties do you have? But one of them could be your mom's mother.
Mm-hmm.
I said people are hiding something on your mom's side of the family. At least 3 women. One of them could be your grandmother. That's hiding this as well.
Okay.
So, my question to you is, how many aunties do you have?
My mom had one sister.
One sister. Okay. One sister, your mother, your grandmother. Okay. So, this is your dad. there a secret, though? Why is there a secret? You know, I feel like this is a secret. Do you understand that? You too. You get it's a secret.
I'm understanding that it could be a secret because it's like she is like pulling teeth with her good information.
Yes. Okay. Here's what I believe, and I'm going to stick to it. But I want you to be settled with what I'm about to say. I believe your mom was molested. What?
And I said she told me something like that, but I didn't ask any questions.
Oh my God. It's okay. Breathe. Ask the questions now. You need to know this. I believe your mom was violated. I believe you were born in an era where there was no such thing or no possibility or no money for them to like abort the baby, right? I believe you were born by way of violence. It feels to me like it's a father figure, though. So.
She told me she got molested or raped by one of my grandmother's boyfriends.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Wow. Your mom tried to tell you.
Yeah, but she just recently told me that when I started looking.
She just recently told you. Oof. Wow. Are you okay?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I know I need to talk to my mom more about this subject. I don't want to bring her pain by having to bring it up because it seems like there's something she want to put behind her.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
right.
I would say, I don't know what your income is like, but I would say get some counseling before you and your mother do this dance. It's heavy. Do you understand? Are you able to get counseling?
Yeah, I can try to see how I can go about it.
Yeah. Please do. Please do. You know, I can tell you that God brought you in this world for a reason, right?
Right.
And I can also tell you, you are not the first person to be born by way of being a victim. Do you understand that? But you have a story to tell. And there are many people that don't have, you know, the wherewithal or the guts to even say, I have a problem. This happened to me. I was born by way of this. You know what I mean? Like I'm feeling for your mother right now. Does that make sense at all?
Yeah.
But I have you on the phone and I want you to operate from a safe place. And the reason why it's very important to get counseling is because molestation continues on. How you break the curse of molestation is by getting healthy, by getting counseling. That way you don't have children and somebody comes along and does the same thing. Eyes wide. I'm sorry?
Okay. I need to tell you everything personal. Okay, because it's been done to me a lot of times. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just breathing. Yeah.
I've been molested a lot. I've been molested about 2 times by my grandmother's boyfriend. 2 different ones.
Your grandmother's just bringing these men in the house? Or was it the same man?
I don't think it's the same man because that happened in California. I was born in California, and this happened in New Orleans, Louisiana, with me.
But still I'm still confused. The place
Yeah,
doesn't,
by
huh?
someone that my grandmother was messing around with.
Is this still your mother's mother?
Yes.
Wow. Alright. Is he still around?
Yes, he is.
She. Is he still around?
Huh?
Is he still around? Your grandma's
Is he still
boyfriend?
around?
Yes.
No, he's not around.
Meaning he's dead or he just left finally?
Well, really, this molestation that was going on. I was about 4 years old, and I never told my grandmother until I got older. But I didn't tell her because I seen he was out the house and they broke up. But then it happened again with a new one when I was about 10, 11 years old.
Your grandmother's trifling. This is terrible. So your mother got touched and you got touched, and both by way of your grandmother. Does that make sense to you?
I'm just not getting it. I'm just not thinking about it now. When my mom told me, it was like 2 months ago when my mom told me, and I said to my mom, I said, how both of us get touched like that from her, the people she was dealing with, and I said nothing else about it.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you what I see, right? What I see is a grandma that trades off her children, unfortunately. Your grandmother always knew. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to counseling, sweetie. Are we good? I need you to go to counseling.
Oh, man.
No. That's not a question. Counseling is mandated. You have to survive for the rest of your life. And counseling will save your life. You got to give your permission. You have to give yourself permission to get counseling. Also,
yes, I'm going to do counseling.
Good. Also, I don't know how old your grandmother is, but I believe you should never be under the same roof with her.
Huh? That's one. I feel like that's one of my favorite people. It's my favorite people.
Okay, I won't take that from you. I will not take that from you. Please go get some counseling.
I will.
And let me tell you why. You're welcome. Let me tell you why your grandmother is one of your favorite people. Because she hides behind the real person that she is. Who you see is not really her. She's that church lady that has gangbangers for son, killing up the whole neighborhood. But everybody loves Mrs. So-and-so. Mrs. Concretia. Or we just know Miss Concretia. Did your son kill last night? Because we heard a lot of guns last night. But they won't say that to the church lady, right? Because she supposedly changed her life over. That's your grandmother. So you never have to look at her for who she really is. Unfortunately, the way I'm getting it, she sold her children. She turned her head by design.
My mom did say that they said they were poor.
Your mom said they were poor.
My mom said that they were homeless. Matter of fact.
Homeless with a grandmother.
Huh?
The grandmother and her children were homeless.
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. I want you to get counseling, okay?
Okay.
I want you to take care of the rest of your life, and I want you to always remember, if you don't take anything from this reading, I want you always to remember to get counseling. Do you have children yet?
Yeah, I have 2 kids. And I'm very overprotective.
Good. No. Blessings. Good. You're helping me to breathe. Make sure that you really understand that your children should never be left alone with anyone, even if you know them. But get some counseling. That's the most important thing that I want you to take out of this reading. Because this generational curse needs to stop with you. All right, sweetie?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let me get you your final
Thank
outcome.
you.
Well, hold on. Don't leave me just yet. Let me get your final outcome. And your final outcome is raise your vibration. Right? So give me 1 second. Let me read it for you. And guys, I'm using the Angel Guide, which is my favorite oracle deck. It says it's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but it's behind you now. You have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy. Energy vibrates, drawing toward its similar energy. So raise your vibration. Align yourself with people and situations and places that lift you up, that support you, that help you to grow. Watch your children around your grandma still.
Wow.
Even if she's your favorite person, watch your children around your grandma. I'm sorry to repeat that, but I mean it. You just never know where she's at mentally. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I know it's making you sad, but I won't take it back. Watch your children around your grandmother. Because there's a possible relapse in her head. Remember, we're going through the COVID. Everybody's broke again. You know, things are going to change again. I don't want your children to be victims by way of your grandmother going to visit somebody and then they get hurt under her care.
Okay.
Listen, just listen. I talk by way of spirit. It's not me. As I was reading this, spirit was like, tell her. So apparently you must be in close proximity with your grandmother. Apparently, you know, she babysits these kids. Of course, she's going to be your best friend. You've got 2 children again. She can use them again. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry. I'm going to throw my hands up and I'm going to stick to what I'm saying.
Okay.
She's a master manipulator. I'm sorry to say this about your grandmother. I will not take it back. And if your grandmother has a problem, tell her to call me. Also, treat yourself to DNA results. You're gonna find history. Get a ancestry kit or a 1-2-3 kit, and you're gonna find history leading you back to your dad.
Okay. Okay.
You're going to find
look,
the blood relative showing up that will lead you back to your dad.
Okay.
All right, sweetie?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep me posted. Keep those children away from your grandma. I'm sorry to say it, but I have to say it. She's so dangerous.
Oh, man.
I know you love her, but that's part of her manipulation. She's good at what she does. I'm sorry.
Not my favorite person.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. You tell your favorite person, this is what the psychic said. Go ahead. Tell her. I will not take it back.
If you're a master manipulator, she did good because I feel like she's the only person I can trust. So my favorite person, the only person, the main person I have to trust to keep my kids.
See? She keeps your kids. Oh my God. Listen, first thing I want you to do is get counseling. And I mean it. Counseling is going to save your life. And I want you to always keep in mind that from your grandmother, your mother and you got molested, from your grandmother. Why do you think she's not going to do it to your children? Your children. She's not safe. I'm sorry to break up this family, but I think I might be saving 2 children out there. And that's your kids. So I can only stick on what I say. This is, I won't budge. I won't budge. I won't budge. I will not budge. All right? All right, Shanita, keep me posted.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay. Hello?
Hi. Wait. Who's this?
Call me back. No, I'm Shanita. You just hang up
Shanita
back.
called you back. Sorry, sweetie. Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah. All right. Let me breathe. That was just way too heavy for me. Whew. And I've heard everything, and that was heavy for me. You know what was heavy? Not the molestation. That her children are being taken care of by this woman. That became heavy. I could deal with the other part. Generational curses. This is how generational curses continue. When you got that grandma with the gun, in her underwears, but you didn't know what type of woman she was in her past. Whew. It's heavy. All right, guys. Let me go wash my hands. Is everyone okay out there? Are you guys okay? Let me just check in on everybody. Let me know that you're okay. Woo.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown Live.
All right, guys. Coming back in. We just get some water. Let me check in on everybody. Woo. Alexi. Woo. You're okay, Altheni? That was a lot. Hi, sweetie. Whew. I don't know. Tiffany W. I think molestation is not the bad part. I understand that. What I'm worried about those kids. Those poor kids. You guys will be surprised how one reading can make a difference in someone's life. You'll be surprised. Like, no matter how you slice it, something structurally changed inside of her. It doesn't mean she's going to be able to necessarily handle it today, but something structurally changed. It's the tick-tock. Remember we talked about that? Tick, tick, tick. All I can do is offer up what spirit tells me. It's going to be her job from this point on. But something still changed inside of her. Because I can't use that word. I can't say that word. But you're right, Jeanette. It is rape. You're right. And we have been taught to downplay molestation. It absolutely is rape.
Sylvia.
Okay, you guys. But you're right, Jeanette. It's rape. Hello, sweetie.
Hi, Tracey.
Yes, how are you?
Not too great.
Not too great. Tell me. First of all, can I say your name, but I don't have to?
Sure, my name is.
Okay. I didn't hear it. Can I say your name?
Yeah.
Good.
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Good. Well, it's not too great. What's going on?
My husband just got picked up by ICE.
Why is ICE working in the Biden administration? Why is ICE still working? Oh my God. How long ago?
Hello?
Yeah, talk to me. How long ago was this?
Just like maybe like an hour ago. I saw him through the window about to leave the house, and he was rushing because he had to go take a trailer to one of our workers. We own a business, a trucking business, and we didn't start the business until after I had already looked for him at his job. So he had to quit and start his own business.
Mm-hmm.
And we own a trucking company, and I don't know how to run it.
Well, you're going to learn, right?
The only one.
Wait, Sylvia.
The only one.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
You're going to learn how to run this business. You have to. You got to keep this business running.
Yeah.
And you're going to need money for legal fees. Do you understand?
I don't think money is a problem for men. So that's the good point, that I have backup money for emergencies.
Good.
There was just, he made a friend somewhere, he met someone, and this man claimed that his best friend was the one running the ICE building one time. And he was friends with him. He would talk to him on the phone. This friend of his claimed to be helping him.
Helping him with what, though?
And I think he was gonna try and get him some type of visa. But then all of a sudden, that friend disconnected his phone, and we never heard again from him.
So are you asking, is this friend the one that turned him in?
No, my question was, did he really? Why would somebody make friends with someone and make up stuff? And the only money that he took from us, I think, was like $35.
Mm-hmm.
He claims to be He claims to be one of the main guys from the DMV, and that his best friend was the main guy from
Okay. Okay. Hold on, Sylvia. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Sylvia. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Sylvia's your child. She's your love. She's your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. So, to me, what I'm getting, and listen to me carefully, is that your husband was trying to cut corners, right? Whether he was... Go ahead.
That man claimed that he was going to help him out.
Whether he was cutting corners by way of the trucking business, in the middle of the COVID, DMV's closed down, everything's backed up, and either the man, he went to the man, or the man came to him. But I have to tell you, I want you to listen for a minute. The man was ice. The friend was ice. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but that was years ago. I mean, it seems like years. It's been so long since he hasn't had contact with him.
Okay.
He changed his number and never called us.
Yeah.
Him.
Mm-hmm. Because it was always an undercover operation. The man that befriended your husband was ice. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
So it was always an undercover operation.
Mm-hmm.
That your husband wouldn't have gotten caught at all if he wasn't trying to cut corners. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think they have your husband on something else, not just immigration. Because what they're going to say is, I don't know how they're going to say it, but with immigration, it's a little different. But it's, if he participates in a criminal act, then it's not just immigration. It's now something else. And now it's mandated that he get deported. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Also, even though he got caught under the Biden administration, I feel like they've been monitoring your husband for quite some time.
Yes, Tracy, not that long ago, maybe a month ago.
Uh-huh.
Really early, like 4 a.m, I took him over to a lot where he had the truck.
Yeah.
And someone, I followed us. And my husband got off. He got in the truck and he called me and he says, I think there was a truck following us. So he stayed there, didn't move. And I was spying from far away. It was 6 hours of that car there spying at him. I guess he was waiting for him to move.
This truck was fully surveillanced. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
This was a big operation. Not to take your husband down, by the way, right? But here's what happened. I'm going to tell you what I believe happened. This was still under 45's administration. I do believe that Biden's about to put down a rule to say, stop it with the immigration, stop it, ICE, leave them alone, right? And I think they're rounding people up before Biden gives that order. Now, anybody that they have spent surveillance on, that means they've spent money on, oh, they snatching you up.
Yeah.
So that means your phones have been, tapped. Like, don't get it twisted. They know a lot. Especially if you're now telling me, yeah, there was a truck following us one day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So let me just read the cards now. Fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings, mystery, magic, excitement, bare essentials, the naked truth. There's definitely something extra that your husband was doing with the trucking company. Even if there might have been human trafficking they might put on him by way of immigration. So smuggling immigrants in by way of his truck company.
If they don't cross over. It's local. Mostly local. Some of them will go to Arizona, maybe Nevada.
Those are immigrant borders, though. Those are immigrant borders. There's something extra here that your husband did. They didn't just find him, right? It's bigger than that. Do you understand? You'll discover it when the paperwork comes down. It's bigger. Does that make sense at all?
Could it be hiring people without a work permit?
Is he hiring what?
Could it be hiring people without a work permit?
No, I think your husband is in bigger trouble than that. There's something extra going on, right? Because I get the naked truth, right? Hiding behind something, hiding behind a trucking company. Then I get deception, right? This says envy, but it doesn't always go together. Then I get suffering in silence, particularly because you don't know anything. I feel like he kept everything from you. So he's been doing a lot of things on his own, right? And then I get trapped in fear. So, which is what he's going through right now. I don't think you're going to get a court date. You may not get a court date till August. But there's some sharp edges. There's more to this story than you know personally, right? So I do believe that your husband was involved in something extra. I think for the greater good, don't get me wrong, right? But the extra, especially if he's helping immigrants, I feel like somebody talked. Somebody talked about an operation that your husband had. And I'm not saying he did it often. I'm just saying somewhere along the line, somebody was like, there was listen, you got to believe me on this. There was a van of people that wound up in a really bad car accident, right? And something like 16 or 20 people died in the van, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were all immigrants being picked up at the border. That's what this feels like with your husband's company. I'm not saying he did it often, right? I'm saying they surveilled him at least for a couple of years. I'm saying maybe it's not your husband's character to do something like this, but remember, he's also an immigrant and he was able to get through and he was able to be successful. So why wouldn't he want to help others? And I think that's where it came down to, where it was like, well, I did it. So yeah, I'm going to take one of my trucks and I'm going to pick up some people. But I think it happened one time too many. I think the last time it happened, it was a full-on setup. And do I believe that they set him up? Meaning someone came to him and was like, hey, buddy, da, 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 da. Hey, what if we pick? Yeah, I believe he was set up from 2 years ago. Because this to me, this is the undercover operation. The high priestess, and again, it's 2 years. The high priestess is like, you know, being buddy with someone. That totally makes sense. If someone came along and buddy, and now his number has changed because he was a full-on ice up. Like he had to get inside, like literally inside. If they couldn't get what they want based upon plain surveillance, then they had to send somebody in. Your husband is just a nice guy, so of course he goes, come on in. Yeah, oh, you immigrant, come on in. Did he act like an immigrant? This guy that you're telling me about, did he pretend like he was an immigrant?
No, he claimed to be one of the top guys that was able to that we could just help him out by talking to the main guy who at the ice.
No, we don't know ICE is around yet. No, you're telling me after the fact. How did he come to your husband's business that you know of? I know you don't know everything, but what do you know? And how do you know this? Because that means your husband would have confessed something to you.
He just told me that a car was dead and the man started talking to him and his friends and was asking he was asking him questions about the truck. And they started making a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Your husband was actually trying to tell you something. Do you understand? A normal day's operation, why would your husband come home? Like, how was your day, honey? Fine, right? But if he starts to tell you something, then he's trying to tell you he's in trouble. He kind of knew already. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So he was trying to tell you, like, I'm not getting he was fearful, but I think he was trying to tell you, something's coming. But he doesn't tell you everything because you don't know anything about the trucking business. But he was trying to tell you something's coming. And the reason why he was trying to tell you something's coming is because he knew he was into something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I believe, listen, I've never had a reading like this before. I believe he self-sabotaged himself. It could have been for a little bit of extra money, too. That in the long haul was not worth this drama he's in right now. In fact, it probably was for money, but in the long haul, this is going to cost him more. Also, I want you to be very mindful. This is immigration. This is ICE. This is federal. If you have money in the bank, they will seize your assets. So you got to take care of that money. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
You better take care of that money. I'm telling you, you're going to need a lawyer. Find a lawyer ASAP. Whatever
For
he,
him or for me?
for
For
him.
him.
For him.
Okay.
Because this is, immigration issues take years. The courts are closed. Like, they're still closed because of COVID. So we've got all these backed up cases, which means your husband can stay in immigration for a while. Immigration jail, I mean, for a while. So he's going to need a lawyer because immigration jail is safer than regular jail. So you make sure your man does not go to regular jail. Immigration jail is much safer.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You might want to take that money out and give it to a lawyer before the federal government sees his assets.
Uh-huh.
But I have to warn you, I do believe he has to get deported.
Okay.
So do everything you can so that he doesn't get deported.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So tell me what you're thinking. Because you feel like you're another one today. You're disappearing on me. What happened?
I just, I think he would tell me if he was murdering people.
Let me tell you
Okay.
something. You better be goddamn glad he didn't tell you. You would have a case too. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Girl, you better pull yourself out of this. No. I listen. Something extra is here. Right? And I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm saying somebody came to him and was like, let's do this one time. But I feel like it was done 3 times.
Yeah.
And be of gratitude. If your husband didn't tell you, then your husband loves you. And look, nothing. You know nothing. Thank God.
Uh-huh.
You sound skeptical. What's going on? Breathe and let me know what you're feeling. Breathe.
I just don't, I think if he wanted to do something like that, he would help people that he knows, like maybe a brother or, I don't see him doing that.
Okay. All right. I believe you. I'll stay with you, okay? All right. I mean, it's just happened. So I'm pulling out and I want you to feel safe as well. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you make any phone calls yet? I don't know what time it is or where you're at. Please don't tell me where you're at. I don't want to know. Can you start making...
I called the lawyer, but they haven't called me back.
Okay. Call more than one. Call several. have conversations with several lawyers. Okay, so when you get off the phone, find 2 more to call.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you don't hear from them today, call them back tomorrow. Has your
Okay.
husband able to make his only call yet? It's too soon for that.
He called me, yeah.
He did call you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone just said calling a lawyer is a good start.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, try not to discuss anything with your husband about what happened.
Find out is what?
Try not to discuss anything.
Oh, okay.
Anything. Honey, how you doing? Are you safe? Have you eaten? Okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
Do
He
not.
just told, when he called me, he told me we got to keep the business running. I'm going to give you his numbers to some people. I need you and my daughter to just continue with the business. I got some loads I still had to do. That's what he said. And he said, get me a lawyer.
Yes, yes. Okay, so you're going to learn the trucking business, sweetie.
What's that?
You're going to learn the trucking business.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know how old your daughter is. Tell her, get in here. Get in here. We're going to learn this together. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. I have a lot of clients, and I have several women that own trucking businesses. I know you can do this. All right?
Yeah.
And make sure you get him that lawyer, please. All right, sweetie?
Yeah.
What's your personal feeling? Any personal feelings you want to add to this?
I think he's gonna be back and we're gonna continue.
Okay. You know, he's going to be back by way of your strength.
Mm-hmm.
Fight for him to be back. Keep that business going. Get your husband a good lawyer. Do you understand that? We're not going to wait for miracles. Miracles are going to happen because you put one foot in front of the other and you have your conversations with God. That's how this is going to happen. So you pull up your sleeves and you learn that trucking business. And you get him a good lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe. You only have one option. That's to learn the business and get him a good lawyer. All right. You have a final outcome of compassion. And she's so beautiful. I love this. I love this card. Do you guys love this card? How beautiful is she? Compassion. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of the conflict or the need to prove a point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and more drained you will be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps or concentrating on the negative traits or actions of others will hold you back. Don't let the unjust actions of others block your experience, your freedom, your joy. And I'm talking about ICE. Take time to review where in your life you've been held back or even consumed by frustration or consumed by anger, and ask your angels to shine their light upon you and this situation. Because you got to learn trucking today. Changing how you see yourself will help change how others see you. Because you got to become a boss now. Hi, sweetie. Angels are surrounding you at this time and encouraging you to see yourself through their loving and holy eyes. All of the ups and downs you faced, particularly right now, all of the insecurities, you will overcome any and all setbacks. You will move beyond, and you will be a testament to your resilience and strength. So have compassion and respect for yourself. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to love and treat yourself the way you would love to be treated and loved by others. Then your own actions will mirror back to you by those around you. So ask your angels, ask God to guide, to help you, and ask them to be compassionate towards you, because you are going through it right now. But they will help you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. Sylvia, oh my God, keep me posted. Just update me. They update me by texting me.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you, Tracey.
Oh, you're welcome. Keep me posted, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, guys, that's a long time client. It's a long time client. She goes back to 2016. Damn. All right, guys. Woo. Those were two back-to-back tough ones. Tough in different ways. Like, oh my God. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for those words. Block out everything and everyone. It's about you, your faith, and your family. Oh, aren't you sweet? Thank you for reminding me, Tiffany. Tarot class, May 5th. Tarot class, May 5th. Come join me for tarot class. And let me tell you why I do the tarot classes. Because it shakes you up. All right? It gets that spirituality in. It gets that belief system in. May 5th, tarot class. TraceyBrownlive.com is where you can contact me for tarot class. Oh my God. Listen, a lot of y'all like to do live readings when I'm in the live. Leave me your telephone number. All right. Looks like somebody else needs a reading. Let me just see if I can get her to call. Leave me your telephone numbers. In fact, everybody that pays me, leave me your telephone number. If you can. In the message, leave me your telephone numbers. Always, always. Let me see something. How's everyone doing? Barbara, go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead and ask your question. Barbara? Yeah, M. Dollar, I hope she feels better too. But It just happened today. All right. Whew. Go ahead and ask your question. Oh, I know what I was trying to do. I keep forgetting what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Flavor. There you go. Ooh. Hmm. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes, yes. I know. I live in a beautiful complex, and the birds love me. Guys, the live reading is only on Wednesdays, right? And technically, I'm done for the day. So I do readings all week. I have appointments open for tomorrow. They're not live. All right. They're cheaper today because they are live. Like, that's why they're cheaper today. But organize. All right. It's every Wednesday is the live readings. But if you really have a concern, I am available all day, every day. Does that make sense? All right. I think I'm going to stop here. I was hoping someone would get my message, but I don't think they did. Let me check with my appointment desk before I do that. I'm your guilty pleasure. Cynthia, thank you. Aww. Thank you, lovies. Thank you, everyone. I want to be everyone's guilty pleasure. Who you kidding? Honey, where did you send your question? And a question is a reading, Barbara. If you have to send it in private, you're looking for a reading. TraceyBrownlive.com. But if you want something answered real quick, I'll answer it right now. Not a reading question. How do you join tarot? Do you believe in spirituality? Do you believe in God? Those are the questions I can answer right now. Shay, TraceyBrownlive.com. You'll get all the information. Hi, Bori. Where are you? All right. So I was waiting for somebody else to come, but she actually wound up paying full price. So I might as well do her in private because she paid full price. All right. She's going to miss out on this reading in a minute. If she... All right. Let me just take a little bit of a break. I'm going to give someone an opportunity to come through. So let me take a little bit of a break because I just need to, wash my hands between readings. That one wasn't that heavy. The one prior was deep. Stay right there. Do not move. Do not move.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy
Why is
Brown
this so not on
Live.
today?
Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to
Oh, stop.
Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown Live. Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy.
All right. Hopefully this is her. Okay, Gio, guess who I had a reading with today? You're not going to believe it. Are you there? Guess who I had a reading with today? I'm about to leave the country. Somebody's like, they're going to call you for a character witness. Nope. I play ignorant very quickly. I don't care if it's on video. It could be on video and be like, I didn't say it. But we have it on video. My alter ego. I will play that psychic crazy in a minute. Strayhorn. I just had a reading with Strayhorn. What? I just had a reading with Strayhorn. Oh my God. You guys, you have no idea. You have no idea who I just had a reading with. The most amazing man in the world. He read me down to my underwears. I was like this. Oh. He read me. When I tell you your birth date, your numbers are everything. It's everything. I've told you guys this before. I don't even have good knowledge of this stuff, right? He read me down to my bra and panties. I was like, oh, that is so true about me. Oh my God. Claudine, hi, sweetie. And he's coming on the show. I just landed the jackpot of interviews. Oh my God. I am on class. I will tell tonight we have book club, but it's not going to be live tonight. But tonight we have book club.
Arielle.
And I will tell you guys everything in book club. It was the best reading ever. Arielle.
Yes, can you hear me, Tracey?
Yes, how are you?
I am. I'm trying.
Okay, so let me,
How are you?
thank you for asking. I'm doing fine, thank you. I've had a really good morning, so thank you for asking. But let me tell you, you paid full price, but I'm going to keep the rest because you came in at the last minute.
No problem.
Okay.
Never a problem.
Thank you. So what's going on? How can I help you?
I'm having an issue, right? My mom is an alcoholic. And I had to put her out of my house for stealing money from my account. Now she says that she's ready to finally go back to, finally go to rehab. But I'm wondering if she really wants to go to rehab, or it's the fact she just ran out of money to pay for this hotel room.
So let's start with, what does it matter? And like, that's God. If she ran out of money to make her say, babe, daughter, I'll go to rehab now. Who cares? Take any opportunity.
I'm only caring because when I tried to get her insurance, she wouldn't let me. So now the rehab is going to cost, they want $11,000 down. So I'm like, before I go and spend this money,
oh no.
Is she going to take this seriously, or is she going to waste my money like she's done time and time again?
Well, rehab has voluntary exits. You know that, right? She can get in, but she can walk. They have voluntary exits. So, right. Yeah, she can walk out whenever she wants.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
But before I go and waste $11,000 plus get on a plan to pay the rest of it, because I believe it's $22,000 at the end of it.
Oh my God.
I want to know, is this going to be a good choice? Do I need help? So I'm calling Tracey.
Girl, you putting this burden on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You putting a burden on me. It's your mama. It's your money. Oh Lord, this is okay. Let me talk to God. Let me talk to God. It will not be up to me. It will be spirit. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Arielle. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Arielle's your child. She's your love. She's your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, listen up, okay?
Amen.
Sadness, an ending, a new beginning, right? Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Dissolve any unwanted or disturbing thoughts. Hold on a second. I'm not quite getting my answers yet. Whatever's going on with your mom, it's deeply ingrained. Deeply. It's hard for her to leave the liquor alone. It really is. It just is. And she winds up back with the same people every time. And that's part of the problem.
Okay, the phone. Let me change this because the phone keeps breaking up. You said it was really hard for her to leave the liquor alone.
Always. It's always hard. It's deep. It's deep.
Right.
The river runs deep inside of her. It's like for her, liquor is breathing. And then she winds up back with the same people. All right. And it's not that she can't come clean, because I get a new beginning. I think what you're asking, which is two different things, I think she's capable of coming clean. I think you're asking staying clean. I see
the phone. You said you think I'm asking what part?
You want her to stay clean.
I definitely want her to stay clean. It's detrimental to her health.
Well, hold on a second. But there's two different things that's going on. She can absolutely get clean. What you're asking is staying clean.
Correct.
Two different outcomes.
Okay.
All right. I get the sacrifice here, right? So I get the sacrifice. All right. But the waters are muddy. I get what you need to do. I promise you, I get what you need to do. I want you to understand it is just rough for your mother. It's rough. And it will always be rough. But I get a sense of victory. I also get that she needs help. She needs your help. She needs you to grab her. Now, again, I hear the manipulation because I think your mom has always manipulated. Right?
But you definitely manipulated.
Yeah. This is a given. It's part of her pattern. It's who she is, right? But again, I can see all of that, right? So just give me a second. I get the Ace of Wands. I get the Five of Wands. I get the Knight of Cups, which is you offering help. I think today, yeah, she wants to get clean.
Okay.
Today, she wants to get clean. I get the Six of Pentacles. Again, that's you. You're offering. This is you giving of money, right? Again, I get victory. I get victory. Your mom's
victory.
Your mom's weakness is men. That's her weakness. And she can't go back to the old neighborhood. So it's bigger here. It's bigger. It's not just putting her in rehab. Where does she go after rehab? And do you get to,
I was going to let her come live with me at the rehab.
Yeah.
Because I got an apartment for her to live with me. I spent all this money. She took money from my account multiple times trying to buy alcohol. And I had to put her out.
Why does she have access to your account?
I trusted, it's my mom, so I trusted her. So I was thinking maybe, she would just grocery shop because she's disabled. So I was having her send, have food delivered for her, have groceries delivered for her.
With your,
things like that.
With your debit card.
Right.
So let's be fair to her, right? She didn't steal. You gave her your card. She may not have done right.
I would say that she didn't keep doing more than one time.
Well, we have to be realistic, though. We have to be realistic. She didn't steal, and she didn't see it as stealing.
Okay.
You gave her your card. It's not her fault. At some point, she ordered liquor and didn't get food because it's deeply ingrained in her. This liquor thing is inside of her. Like, it's almost like doing an operation to get rid of the need for liquor. Like, it's that bad. But
it's very bad.
I know. But I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to hear me well. She's going to wind up homeless.
I couldn't hear you.
She's going to wind up homeless.
She's going to
wind up homeless.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best option out there for her in the middle of a COVID. Let me tell you what's going to happen. She does need your help. Is this a 3-month program?
I'm not sure. My sister and her were looking into it. They only came to me, of course, because it was about money.
So your sister's not helping with the money either?
Well, my sister does not have the money.
Okay.
I'm the only one with money.
All right. I'm going to tell you something. I get the conflict, right? I get that your mom, I think she's sincere. Is it some manipulation? Is she about to be put out in the street because she's living in a hotel? Yeah, it's all of it. It is all of it. But I'm going to tell you something. I had a mom that was an alcoholic. Right? Never have regrets. I know.
I just don't know how to deal. I don't know how to deal. It affects me deeply to feel like that. The arguments, the things he says, it's hard for me to work.
No, hold on a second.
It's a lot.
Well, because you're not handling yourself. Your mom is always going to be an alcoholic. You have to learn to manage her alcoholism so that it doesn't affect you. That's what I did with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
You're insisting that she be another person, and she can't be. You're not managing your money well with her, right? You know she's an alcoholic. Mm-hmm. Why would you give her carte blanche over your debit card? I'm not blaming you. I'm saying you're putting things on the table that you know damn well she can't handle.
Okay.
And you would never argue with an alcoholic. Are you kidding?
It's hard when it's hard.
No. You don't do it. It's not that it's hard. She's manipulating you through an argument. You got to see her for who she is. You're stepping into her world every time you argue with her. You've got to manage her into your world, which means, Mother, we don't discuss that. This is not an argument, Mother. All right, I'm going to my room because when I say I'm not arguing, I mean it. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You're driving yourself crazy because every single time you are stepping into her alcoholic world. Al-Anon. Have you ever gotten any Al-Anon counseling? Have you ever gotten Al-Anon counseling?
I couldn't hear the last part.
Have you ever received Al-Anon counseling?
Have I ever received it?
Al-Anon. I don't know how it's spelled.
Al-Anon. I don't think so.
Okay. I want you to find, I'll text it to you. Or when you get off the phone, you text it yourself. I want you to find an Al-Anon counseling community. Because these people will teach you what you're doing wrong with your alcoholic mother.
Okay.
Because you're doing all the wrong things. I can see it. You don't give carte blanche of your bank account to your mother that's an alcoholic. Just give her liquor next time. Just Mom, what's your favorite bottle? Because that's where we're going with this. That's crazy to me. But you don't recognize it. You don't understand what you're doing as right. So you need to be taught.
I expect her to be a normal person if she's not.
So what I want for you is to allow her to go into rehab. While she is in rehab, you have got to go to Al-Anon.
Okay.
It's Al-Anon. You've got to go to Al-Anon. So while she's in rehab, $22,000 worth.
Oh, God.
You go to rehab. But listen, the only reason why Spirit is telling me to tell you this, because in the long run, it's about your life. It's not about your mother's life. You are not allowed to have any regrets. We're in the middle of the COVID. She's about to be homeless. It sounds like your sister can't help. And if you can help. But have no regrets. Your mother's a victim to alcoholism. And I know it feels personal. But if you pull yourself out and just look at your mother with pity, seriously, I can't imagine being your mother. Do you understand that? It hurts to be an alcoholic. Like, it hurts. It hurts to lie to people. You manipulate people. Like, the things that go on with an alcoholic, you can't imagine. I'm pretty sure when she was born, she was not saying to herself, I can't wait to be an alcoholic.
What?
She's a victim that led to alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
So forgive yourself and give her one more chance at rehab.
I'll let her come back, man.
But
what kind of rehab I can get her in here?
But I also want you to take care of yourself because you're not managing her
That's
well.
why I just separated it. I'm not managing it well at all. That's why I separated it. I wasn't managing it well.
Right. But I want you from this point on to manage her well.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if something like, hey, Mom, here's $20. It has to last you the whole week. I'm not an expert at this. So I can't tell you. But if you go to Al, A-L, Anon, A-N-O-N, they will help you and work with you. These are experts. And there's a lot of people in your position, so you need support. Stop doing this by yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Your sisters know help, but you need to be around people that have this experience. And then you need to know what you're doing that creates this environment over and over and over again. Because the master manipulator, your mom, is all about tricking you. You're writing guilt, but in the wrong way. So no more writing guilt. Get that woman into rehab. Throw it up to God. If you got $22,000 right now, then God will return it tenfold. Trust and believe.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Yes.
Go get your mother. Put her in rehab. Throw away the key. You get some counseling. Does that make sense?
I'll make it happen.
You're gonna make yourself happen too, because you grew up with an alcoholic mother. That doesn't make you okay. So we're no longer gonna put our mother down because she's an alcoholic. Jesus Christ, I know what you went through. I'm telling you, I want you to take care of you. So, grab her by the hand, throw her through the doors. It'd be like, Ma, here, push her through the doors. I'll see you when I see you. Don't even ask them how long the program is. I don't give a fuck. That hit, Ma, boom, throw it through the door. You run away as fast as you can, and you get some Al-Anon treatments. Counseling.
Okay.
Are you feeling me? I want you to take care of you. You have children?
But do you see if will I need to take out a loan, or is there another way?
Oh my God, you have to take out a loan?
And they'll give it to me. I became a high earner probably about 6 months ago.
You became a what?
A high earner about 6 months ago.
Got it.
So my good.
No, I hear you. 22,000, right? Total?
Yeah.
Take out a loan.
Okay.
But I'm warning you. It's a struggle for your mom.
It is. I want her to get professional help. I can put her in the house and throw away the key, but I want her to get the tools to try to deal with it. And I'm like, well, does it take $22,000 worth of debt in order to get her these tools, or do I just need to put her in the house and take away all, access to money? I just don't know how to.
Yeah.
Which way is best?
Yes. I believe the best way is to allow your mom to go into rehab, to speak with people that are professional enough to help her want to stay healthy. I think that's best. I don't want you to worry about the money because I think your options are limited.
Okay.
But I'm warning you, it's going to be hard for your mom.
I mean, the scars are still going to be there. Whatever causes her to be an addict, those triggers are still going to be there.
Yeah.
So I get that part. I just don't. I want her to get to a part, because it's taking a toll on her health. She's not able to walk. She's, falling everywhere. I don't want that. I want her to be able to live a normal life. At least be able to stand up, at least be able to drive again, get some type of independence.
I think you're asking too much.
Okay.
I think the only thing you would want for her is to stop drinking. I think that's the best you're going to get.
This is just sad. She's so young that it's sad.
But
she's only 50.
She'll manage, though. She'll manage. There's one hope, and that's for her to get healthy. Interesting enough, you care deeply. You actually don't care about the money. So I want you to give her one more try. I don't want you to worry about the money. I want you to trust that the money will come back tenfold. I want you to have peace. Have peace when you do this. Trust God in the process.
You're right. I don't really care about the money because I know how God works. I just want to see what was the best path before I take out an $11,000 loan. So.
The best path is by way of you.
Okay.
So I don't think you get to enjoy your life unless you recognize that if your mom fails 7 times, you have to be there 7 times. And you have to trust God in the process. Remember, your mother is of God.
Yes.
Remember, no matter what she's going through, in her alcoholism, she too touches people. So whatever reason she's here, she energetically is reaching out to others. And who she's affecting, you don't know. Good or bad, you don't know. Is she going to survive this? Is she ever going to walk again? Maybe that's not the point. The point is that she breathes and she lives. And something in that is valuable to God. Trust and believe. We're in the middle of the COVID. No one has to live right now.
You're right.
God's taking everybody. Everybody's leaving. I just read this morning where this reality show, I forgot what it was called, but it's Crenshaw or something like that on BET. A little 30-year-old died. A 30-year-old.
Yeah.
Your mom lives because God wants her to live. And you don't make that decision on whether or not she lives.
Right.
You just speak with God and just kind of go, all right, God, this is crazy. Help me with the loan. I'll put her in. And I'm not having expectations of her never going back to the drink. That's not your job.
Okay.
We're good?
Help now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what's important.
Because in the long run, you get to live and you get to operate healthy out in the world. And you're going to be able to tell this story to somebody else who's questioning, how do I save my mom?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be the testimony. But it's always going to feel good in the end, no matter what our mothers are. Helping along the way is for you. Understand that. It is God speaking to you through your mom. And we have to do the right thing. Sorry. Okay?
Yes, Tracy. I just want to have a free summer.
Girl, listen, if you want to have a free summer, I hope she stays in there 6 months. It doesn't sound like $22,000 is a 6-month program. But I hope she gets to stay in there 6 months. April, May, June, July, August. At least 4 months. While she's in there, don't think about her. Do not think about her. In fact, tell the staff she's not allowed to call you. When you see that phone, you be like, does she have a cell phone?
Don't call me. Don't call me.
Don't even answer. She needs some space and time alone to deal with counseling. Okay, let me get up out of here. Let me give you the final outcome. Are you ready? Oh,
yes.
You got 2 cards, so I'm not going to choose, okay? Oh. It says vulnerability and freedom. And then it says sacred plan. And they are beautiful. Look at this deck. This deck is amazing. Sacred plan and vulnerability and freedom. Okay. Oh, I have a headache now.
Oh.
Well, because I threw I threw my back in this one. What? Angels are with you now to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh some of the experiences you have endured have been. They want you to know that vulnerability gives you the chance to find a strength that will bring you freedom. To move into that freedom, your angel guide is encouraging you to take some time today to connect with the parts of yourself that you love and admire. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, it's a gift. You are an emotionally connected soul, and although recent waves of emotion may have overwhelmed you, those emotions are great reminders of how much you care about living truthfully in a positive way. Your mom. So take some time to value the traits and quirks that make you the unique person you are. Because that will allow the world to value them as well. All right. So the next one is Sacred Plan. I know that's about your mother. This card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life. More, the plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, your deeds, your actions, your intentions are in some way going out into the universe and curating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out your life. When this card appears, you are being encouraged to move into a state of surrender. I surrender all. I love that song. Listen to that song. I love that song. All right. Also, Psalm 27. When your mom or dad forsakes you, God got you. That's not the right words, but it's Psalm 27. Listen, listen, surrender all.
Okay.
Move into a state of surrender where you recognize that, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life. See, remember I was saying that? You're going to help your mom for you. The big picture is you. But how those intentions unfold is not down to just you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your growth and your highest good. Know that every experience you have been through in your life has been a way maker on your journey towards expansion and growth. And your angels are acknowledging your growth right now, today. If you're trying to force a plan into action, which you are, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust in the greater good. Often when something isn't happening for us, we're frustrated, like your mom not getting over alcohol. But that's only because we don't see that our perfect plan is unfolding. Your mom is a part of your perfect plan. Your perfect plan. Your mom is participating in it. That's her agreement with you, whether you see it or not. But her agreement with you is to make you better by way of her. I know it sounds crazy, but when you're right, you get it, right? When your ideas or plans go wrong, trust the universe. Trust the greater plan that the universe has for you. And that the greater plan isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more of a culmination of all of your life's intentions, prayers, and actions, washing back toward you with opportunities and experience. Call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you are facing the unknown, but know that you are always guided and protected. Now, I do want to bring up that Jada Pickett's mom was a drug addict. And I don't know how late in her life she recovered, but she managed to recover. So knowing that story gives me hope that anybody can recover. Do you understand?
She can. She's recovered more than once. So
then let's give her.
I'm just hoping she can do this too.
Yeah, let's just push her through the door of rehab. Just go. Just go, mama. Go. But you are the amazing. You are the amazing daughter. Everything will come by way of you. Okay? Al-Anon. Go to Al-Anon. Go get some help. You cannot do this alone. You need to know all manipulating tools that are out there. You're going to hear it from other people. They probably have Zoom classes right now. You don't even have to leave your house, okay? Keep me posted, Arielle. I can't wait to hear what happens.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, sweetie. It's a pleasure. Bye. All right, guys. Let me just send this card to Arielle, and I am going to say adieu. I hope you guys are liking these readings live. Tracey Brown live. I hope they're helping you too. I don't know if I'm helping others out there, but I think I am. I think I'm touching other soul. Oh, it just went through. Aw, Gio, girl, I never know if I'm doing a good job. I swear. And now that I'm doing them live, I'm like, God, am I doing a good job? You never know. I trust. Thank you, Dawn. No, she's not. Yeah, it's hard being an enabler. Yes. Sasha, I have a loved one that's an addict. Sending her love. How hard is it? Yes. Listen, everyone needs to be going to Al-Anon. If I knew about Al-Anon, I would have signed up immediately. The difference, though, is that Spirit told me how to handle my mom. You know? And you guys should have seen, like, she was an alcoholic when I was younger, which is how she became abusive. Her and my dad broke up, and she wasn't a drinker when my dad was there. She kicked my dad out, and then she became an alcoholic, which meant she became abusive. And I was 13 years old, and I was tiny, and I was quiet, and she took all of that energy and put it on me. It wasn't naturally her. It absolutely was the alcoholism. However, it is the one thing that stayed with me, right? And then throughout the years, I forgot all about it. I forgot. But I forgot all about it. And then she's dying of kidney failure, which no one knows. She did not have diabetes, nothing, but now she's got kidney failure. And I used to go visit her, and she would have liquor in the house. And I was like, oh my God. So I would take the liquor. She would be sleeping, and I would take the liquor and I would throw it in the dumpster, right? And then I would just wait until she woke up, because I have the patience of Job. So sometimes she would be sleeping for hours, because that's what kidney, failure does to you. You sleep a lot. And so I'd wait till she'd get up, and then she would look through the house in her secret places, which wasn't a secret. And then she would be like, Trace, did you touch anything of mine? No, Mom. No. Why would I touch anything of yours, Mom? Well, no, I didn't think you would. No, of course I wouldn't. Did you have a good sleep, Mom? Come sit down. Let's talk. I lied right to her face. I was throwing her liquor out every time I came over. She never caught on. She just think it would miraculously disappear. She was not about to die an alcoholic. I can tell you that much. That was not going to happen. Not under my watch. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then, yeah, it is what it is. And then I left to come to California in February. She was gone by August. And I'm pretty sure she was drinking and she was dying, because I wasn't there to stop it. Yes. And that's what happened. This is a really good moment to talk about this, because eventually what happened was I had to figure out, should I take care of myself? I had a 16-year-old kid. Like, what was this? Was I supposed to spend the rest of my life nurturing my mom? I had other family members. Nobody was coming around. She was mad at my brother. My brother was mad at her. My sister would come over, but she didn't have the same emphatic stuff like I did. I'd be like, no, you cannot do that. And so they might have been enablers, not on purpose. People don't mean to be enablers. But I just kind of figured out this could go on for years, and I'm giving up my life. So I left out. And in 6 months, she was gone. What can you do? I take nothing personally, because I did everything I could. And the one thing I honor is my existence. And I checked with God. And I said, God, if this is something I can do, let me. See, I talked to God. I didn't just leave. I was like, if this is something I can do, please allow me to leave. And God got me the hell up out of there. Which means I might have been preventing her death. You never know. You never know. So sometimes God is like, girl, You better go because she has a date. I don't know. I said that to her, lied right to her face. Tracy, and she was so skinny, and she was getting frail, and she had this little tiny voice, and she would sit in my car, and she would shrink. And I looked at her one day, and I was like, you really do shrink when you get older. You really do, because she was a tall, statuesque woman, tall. How them bones shrink, I can't. I watched it. I witnessed it. And she was tall like my sister, like Tony. Tony's the only one that got her look and her height. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I just lied to her face. Nope. But what are you looking for, Mom? I see you looking for something. No. I'm just gonna go back to bed. Oh, okay. All right, go back to bed, and I'll come in and watch TV with you for a while. No, my mama was not gonna allow me to give her no liquor. No. But Al-Anon, I'm going to make this the last thing everyone sees. It's easier now to be on Al-Anon or any recovery program during the COVID when they're all on Zoom. Right. Everyone who needs to not support an alcoholic or a drug addict, go. I don't know if I think drugs might be different for learning not to support, but at least start with Al-Anon. Google Al-Anon. It works. If you work it, so it works. You're worth it. That's really good, Gio. Gio saying you're worth it. I knew I was worth it. I didn't know I was going to become a psychic to help the world. So sometimes there's a sacrifice, and I had to leave. Like, my whole family was killing me. I had to get out of there. All right? It's the best way. I'm guilty of your pleasures. Go to Al-Anon. It's the best way to take care of yourself because you can't control your mother's behavior. I promise. It helps you deal with life better. Thank you. Thank you, Gio. All right, Gio. I'm going to go into group me, and we're going to talk about Stray Hard. Yes! You guys have no idea. I'm bringing him on the show. Stray Hard. When I tell you, even doing these readings today, he helped me do these readings today because, man, I was happy. I was so happy after the reading. Oh, whew, gotta breathe. All right, love you. Love you guys.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live.